D23 week. D23 week.
D?
D for excitement. For what's a good word with D?
A
Delightful weekend.
Delightful. I think I'm hungry because I was like delicatessen, the sandwich.
Delicatessen.
Deli.
Let's make sure. Can you guys hear us both? Because I have the mic in the middle, and it's supposed to capture from all different sides. Can you guys hear us clearly, or do I have to fix the mic? Let me know. We just got a new member. Oh, damn. Let's go. Thank you, Sean, for becoming a Fine member. Hell yeah. Let's see. We got Monica in the house. Everybody saying hi, Monica.
Hi, y'all. Good night. Good, guten Tag. Might as well, I guess. Hello, y'all. Hello.
Everybody's saying, what's up, Monica? Diabolical.
Diabolical.
Is that good?
I'm totally blanking. It's past my bedtime, so for me, I'm like...
All right, loud and clear.
Geez.
Loud and clear. Okay,
Diabolical,
cool.
Delightful, delicatessen. Same vibe.
Yeah. Dynamic.
Oh, they can't hear me clearly. Do I need to speak
Someone
a little?
said that?
Yeah, someone said that right now.
Really?
Let's see here.
No, loud and clear.
Oh, look. No, someone... Just like, am I tripping? Someone seriously said I'm not coming in clear. Am I coming in clear now?
Is Monica coming in clear? I don't see it. But not here, Monica.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, there was one.
Thank you.
Is Monica not sounding clear? I'm pretty sure I put it on the right setting.
Better now. Okay. Maybe I just have to be awkwardly close to the mic.
I think... No, they're saying you sound good. You sound good.
Okay.
Yeah, we could hear you perfect.
Can you hear me? If you can hear me.
Yeah.
There's a code. At the D23 lounge.
Let me try moving the setting. Which one?
Okay, I think part everyone is saying it's good.
All right, I put it on a different setting. Does this sound better? Can you hear Monica?
Can you hear me? No, can you hear me? Am I coming? I feel like I'm the old school Verizon dude. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Yes or no? I put it on a different setting. Is it better in this form? We could both hear you great. Okay, we're good. We're just going to move on.
I appreciate y'all.
So D23, they had a chance on Instagram. They posted a picture of what it's going to look like when you walk in. Look at this. They went with like a glitter look. Look at that. What are your thoughts on that?
I did see on TikTok earlier some people posting already about that. I think this is beautiful. I'm actually thinking maybe it's like a spoiler for the 70th. Because it's all diamond, it's all sparkles,
I didn't even think of that.
Because usually before it's just like a very plain statue, just Mickey. Or
it's like one texture,
yeah,
not diamond. I didn't even think of that.
So I think it's more to come from that. I do not want to touch it when it's hot, but I will take a picture with it.
What is the 70th? Danny was saying...
is it the diamond?
Danny was going off this one, but there's like a lot of different like charts that like the 50th is this, the 60th is that, but they're all different. Mm-hmm. They're all different. Mm-hmm. Let me see what you find. The 70th.
Sapphire is a traditional.
What does that look like? Let me see.
It's usually the blue.
It's blue?
Yeah, like blue colors. So sparkle, who knows?
So in today's live stream, we're gonna have Q&A and just talk Disneyland and D23. I have one of the biggest Disneyland fans, Monica in the house. What do you want to see from the 70th? Like, because you've been a Disneyland fan for a long time now.
Yes.
What is it that you want to see? And there's no limits. We're going
no limits.
Yeah, no limits.
No limits.
No limits.
Then I want them to bring back like the same vibe they had of the year of the million dreams. Start opening up the Dream Suite. Literally, you scan in and people win stuff. Like, I think in the 80s, I remember people talking about that. Like, every so often, like, people would get gifts and they raffled off a car. So you would just, like, tap in your ticket and you never knew until you literally tapped it in. So I think for me, that would be wonderful. Literally, you're just walking in and then you sign in. They're like, whoa, you got a free churro or something like that, right? Like,
here's
it doesn't have to be big.
2 lightning lanes.
Yeah, 2 lightning lanes. It doesn't have to cost anything. Literally, here's a balloon.
You got 50% off on a Mickey ears.
Yeah,
you know,
like, or free
like
Mickey ears, you know? But of course, it'll be like completely random in a way that no one can really predict.
You can't play the system.
No,
it just happens.
It just happens, and I think Disney has lost a little bit of that, like, enchantment of like what is going to happen when we walk in, right?
They're too predictable. You're saying
yes,
they're too
right
predictable.
Now they are too predictable. So for sure, I would totally bring that like back of like, hey, surprises out of nowhere. And of course, the Dream Suite back. Like, oh, if anyone knows,
tell people what the Dream Suite is, because I feel that's not a common phrase heard around these towns.
So the Dream Suite was originally on top of Pirates of the Caribbean queue. If you pretty much enter the bridge under the Pirates of the Caribbean, you look up and the sign says Pirates of the Caribbean, but on top of that, it's called the Dream Suite. And before that, it used to be a museum of like random like theme park stuff that was in there. And then for the Year of a Million Dreams, they turned it into a Dream Suite, which it was beautiful. Like, there's like a bathroom with like the stars and Cinderella, and literally they used to just go up to people and be like, hey, you look like you are having a good time.
You look like you've had a rough day.
And they
you look like you spent $200 a day.
And they used to just gift families the ability to stay on top of Pirates of the Caribbean for completely free.
Wow.
And they had like robes. It was like this whole experience that you never knew, because Disney people would send people out and be like, oh, this is it. This is a family. And just randomly they would gift a night on top of Pirates of the Caribbean.
You imagine that? Like, you wake up at 3 a.m. and you look out the window and it's just Rivers of America.
Yeah. And again, like, that's where now the Fantasmic viewing for, is it Club 33 or like the VIP people? You used to be able to watch Fantasmic from there, literally like in your pajamas, and just go into that room afterwards and just take a nap or go to sleep. So
we got 19 months from Virginia Lake. Hi, Monto, Monica. Very happy to be part of this incredible community. Monica needs an emoji. We do. If Benji, are you in the chat today? We need a Monica emoji. What would you like? What would be a good representation of Monica?
I don't know. I think that'd be a good question for the chat people that have gotten to know me throughout these couple of videos. Let's see. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what the chat has to say of what my emoji should be.
What's your favorite character? Like Disney?
My all-time...
Maybe we can create an emoji inspired by that.
My all-time favorite character, Simba.
Ooh, so something Simba.
Simba.
Maybe Bugs, a Bugs emoji, because he likes to eat bugs. Just kidding. Is that Pumbaa?
Yes.
Wrong Lion King.
That is true, darling Dizzy. A hat. I think a hat would be very on par, because sunburn, UV protection.
So the 70th, you want the magic to come in the form of like surprises and gifts and the best way to say it is like make people's day.
Yeah.
Because Disney, they don't really do that right now. I'm not trying to be like mean, but tell me when Disneyland makes people's day lately. You know what I mean? Not really.
The thing though is that
do you have Lightning Lane or not?
The thing though is that
did you get your virtual queue?
Magical moments have sadly disappeared. A lot of people would know about magical moments. They would go up to cast members and be like, "Oh, I need a magical moment," or "Hey, I'm having a horrible day. I want a magical moment." And that sort of killed that aspect of Disneyland, I think, sadly. But if there were a way to incorporate that magical moment without people being like, I want something, I think it would change things. So it doesn't have to be gifts. How I said, it can even be an experience. Like, imagine if they raffle off a 1-year membership to Club 33, just randomly someone will get that. Like, oh, is that going to cost Disney anything? I don't know. But I think it's just fun
or not a Club 33, but like dinner at Club 33.
Yeah, a
dinner
like a
one day,
33.
like a 1 day thing.
Yeah, or like some small stuff like that.
That go a long way. I'll tell you right now, people would buy tickets just to hope you get lucky. Because that's cool. Because especially, what a great way to create Disney magic and then just promote the hell out of it on TikTok, Instagrams.
Exactly. Yeah, and just to get people
every day you see a family like be happy. Yeah.
Because I'm seeing here, like, I think Darling Disney Girl is saying she remembers when you used to get in for free on your birthday. And, oh, I totally remember that. That was so much fun of just going in for free on your birthday. Like, just simple stuff like that, you know? Doesn't have to be something big.
I want to hear the chat. What does the chat think should come for the 70th? Let me ask you a question. I'm just going to ask you a lot of questions today. If a nighttime parade came back, should it be Paint the Night or Main Street Electrical Parade?
You already know the answer to that. What's coming? We already know the answer. Paint the Night. Oh, man. I know we have it. We have the parade here. Because there was like talks that it was supposed to eventually move over to Disney World, but with the closure, I wasn't able to do that.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that we have like one of the best nighttime parades and we are not seeing it. So I think it's a big shame. Like, we can even run them concurrently, both of them. Have an electrical parade in California.
That's what I said.
Have them at Disneyland.
You're only turning 70 once. Why not go all out? And at that point, you have people staying late at both parks.
Exactly.
Because they want to watch Paint the Night, and I want to watch Main Street Electrical.
Yeah. And
I want to watch fireworks.
Because let's be real.
And then I'm going to go home because nobody wants to watch World of Color 1.
Nobody
wants to watch it! We are sick of World of Color 1.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm like, who's staying in DCA for World of Color?
Just not me, man. I retired it. I don't even know what my favorite part of World of Color 1 is.
When it's over.
Yeah. I don't know what my favorite. I don't know. World of Color 1, it just didn't hit me in the heart. Like regular World of Color is great. And I kind of took it for granted, but like now that World of Color 1 has been going so long, my gosh, bring it back. Bring the original back. Honestly, just run the Christmas version of World of Color all year long. At this point, I would take that. I
have a controversial take on that.
Let me hear it.
I do not like the Christmas version. I do not.
What is it that you don't like?
I like at one point
you get Lilo and Stitch, the Tres Caballeros.
Like it's just more of like you get the.
It makes you want to cry.
I don't know. I don't know what it is about Christmas. Or I find Disneyland more magical and beautiful.
Well, Disneyland always is more magical than DCA.
I know, but like,
DCA.
It just doesn't hit. It doesn't hit. Like, for me, I would skip World of Color easily and watch Christmas fireworks.
Yeah.
So, but that's just me personally. I know I've been called like a hater before.
No, it's not a hater. I accept that. But you didn't answer the question. Paint the Night or Main Street Electrical?
How I said, Paint the Night.
Oh.
You just can't. Like, for me, if they bring Paint the Night
But bring Paint the Night back to Disneyland.
Yeah.
I don't want it at California Adventure. It's so much more magical at Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
That's my take. That's my take.
Yeah.
Get it out of DCA.
DCA, yeah. But overall, Paint the Night, you can't beat like just the hype that it brings to the nighttime, where you want to buy like the little lights and start singing and dancing, and it's just, you can't beat it.
Yeah,
you just can't beat it.
If they were to bring 70th fireworks to Disneyland, what would you like to see incorporated?
I know what I would not like to see.
Yeah, let me hear it.
I would not like to see Frozen.
I gotta hit the. I know there's a lot of people in this chat right now that totally agree on do not bring Frozen.
No Frozen.
Like not even one bit. Not even one bit. Hey, what does Frozen have to do with Disneyland side, right?
It's
we just got Anna and Elsa in Animation Academy. That's what
exactly.
we got. Yeah, that's like nothing.
No more Frozen. I'm good with that. Yeah. But I would like to see more 90s nostalgic movies being pumped into these parades and fireworks. Like, I remember the huge Simba that we had in the parade that would roar. Like, where's that? Bring that back. Like, I would love to get some Pocahontas. If we can get some Goofy movie in. Toy Story 1, not Toy Story 4 that we're on.
Go full-blown 90s.
Oh, just nostalgic.
Yeah.
That was the peak of Disney.
I gotta look that up.
Hunchback of Notre Dame. Like, you're telling me, like, we can't get Quasimodo on there? Just every amazing 90s nostalgic movie.
I brought up the top 90 movies. Waterboy ain't Disney, right?
No.
What the heck?
Not. But heavyweights, we can't. I don't know.
No heavyweights.
I love that movie. I love it, but I don't think Disney has
Iron Will. What the heck is that? Never heard of that. Big Green.
Yo, that's an amazing movie. Amazing movie.
I love that movie.
Like,
Jungle to Jungle.
Oh, yep. But I don't think that's not Disney.
Let me back up. This is a bad list.
Yeah, this is not a good Disney animated, maybe.
Disney. Oh, so you want Disney animated? Okay,
maybe.
Okay. There we go. That's like more.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to find right here. Down Under.
The Rescuers.
I'm not a rescuer person. Not that I don't like it. I just never watched it. Aladdin.
Beauty and the Beast. OG.
James and the Giant Peach. 101 Dalmatians.
Hercules. Tarzan. Pocahontas.
Thumbelina.
That one I didn't vibe with. Thumbelina makes me...
Bug's Life needs representation back.
Yeah. Anastasia. DuckTales. Dude, Angels in the Outfield.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
Rocketeer.
Yeah.
Dude, I would totally be down with the 90s fireworks show for the 70th.
Yeah.
Dude,
we're missing all of these movies.
I didn't know that. Oh, Jerry's Game. Hey, Roger Rabbit be added.
Yeah.
This is like the Newsies. What is this? PB and J Otter? What the heck is that?
That one I do not know.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
What is this? The Brave Little Toaster? Some deep cuts right here.
Yeah.
But yeah. Dude, this is the perfect setup. Even Fantasia.
Yeah.
This is the perfect fireworks show right here.
Just the soundtracks.
Yeah,
the soundtracks by themselves are just...
incredible soundtracks.
Unbelievable.
Man. For the 70th, is there like certain characters that you would like to come back? Not new characters, but to come back. Because we've seen so many characters come and just never come back or haven't been back. Roger Rabbit.
And others that should not come back. The Buzz Lightyear live action.
I like the live action Buzz Lightyear. He was cool. He was cool.
Like from the new one?
Yeah.
I just couldn't finish the movie. It was
it's terrible.
Bad.
That movie's terrible. That movie's terrible.
Live
action Buzz Lightyear Five Fires. I wonder if I could find a video.
It was so bad they scrubbed it.
Man, I don't know if I have. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Let me see. Let me go to the interaction. I like the Buzz Lightyear. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. All right. How you doing, Lightyear?
Good, how are you? I like your double strap supply pack.
Yes.
It has everything you need, right?
All my snacks, everything.
Now your friend over here told me that his favorite treat on this planet is a churro.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite treat here?
I would have to say it's a churro and a Dole Whip. You ever heard of a Dole Whip?
I've never heard of a Dole Whip. Every planet I go to, there's all these new tasty treats that I've never heard of.
What has been some of your favorites?
Some of my favorites, I haven't tried anything here yet, but he said he was going to bring me a churro a little bit.
He better do it. He better do it. I heard Socks is amazing.
Socks is my best friend.
Okay.
You know, he's actually back at base right now.
So you don't want that to come back?
What?
I liked him. I liked him. I'm gonna go on the record.
What about that says Buzz Lightyear?
I don't. He's in Tomorrowland.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. But who would you like to come back?
I sincerely miss meeting Miko.
Miko. Oh, you're talking. Okay.
The raccoon from Pocahontas.
Disneyland meet and greet. I actually met Miko like pre-pandemic. It was he's kind of rare, honestly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I would love to meet Miko again.
Give me like three. Give me like three that you would like to come back.
Miko. Ooh, Boba Fett.
I know, and the original,
version.
yeah,
not the OG one.
Yeah, I like the Boba Fett when he was like mean.
Yeah,
he was like kind of a dick. I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah,
that's what he was like. That's what I remember. Boba Fett.
Mm-hmm.
He was like mean.
Yeah. And I would say, I'm trying to think of another one that I haven't seen in a while. It's been that long. We've just been having the same old. Yeah,
Disneyland has really kind of like, this is our formula, and they don't really go out of it.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah. I would even say...
I want to ask the chat, what characters need to come back for the 70th that you would like to come back? For me, it's Roger Rabbit. Roger Rabbit has to come back. We literally have Toontown, and he has his own damn ride. And there's no Roger Rabbit meet and
it's the most popular ride. I would even argue.
It's like an hour long every freaking day.
It's been like an hour long.
It's closed right now, fireworks.
And then Mickey and Minnie is like 40 minutes. So
they're saying bring back the Pocahontas show. What's that?
That one I never saw, actually.
Maybe they're talking about Mickey's Magical Map. Because Pocahontas was in that.
No, they're also talking about the Hunchback of Notre Dame Festival. They're going back. What? They're going back.
What the hell's that? Hunchback Festival?
Yeah.
Hunchback.
I've only heard that it was amazing back in the day. I never got to see it. I think I was a little too small in 1996. People rave about that show. Like, they go hard for that show.
What?
Mm-hmm. Quasimodo is rough.
Wait,
but if we can meet Quasimodo again,
they did a parade, a procession.
Yeah, it was a whole big thing. Like, people talk about like an amazing, like,
what the heck?
Yeah.
Oh look, dude, they still using that same outfit. They still use that same outfit to this day.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, why don't we have Esmeralda? What the heck? Damn, look, that's the same float that they use for Magic Happens, it looks like.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like the Sword and the Stone.
Yeah.
Damn, they went hard.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that was like back then when Disney would incorporate like the releases of movies.
Is that a statue, dude?
Yeah.
I remember they had those at Burger King or something.
Yeah, the puppets. You used to be able to get puppets with them.
Wow.
Like, yeah.
Look, Billy Hill and the Hillbillies. Damn, that's old school.
Yeah. Actually, I thought about that. It's not a character per se, but for me, who I would want to see back in the park is the jazz band at night.
Okay, at the little theater.
Yes, yeah.
Dude.
Just sit there with churro and just watching people swing dance. Like,
I know this sounds kind of whack, but Disney should do summer nights. Like same formula, live bands at Fantasyland Theater and maybe over there at Coco Corner. I'm just gonna call it Coco Corner at DCA. Just live bands all the time.
well, the thing though is like Disneyland has such a strong history of having live music in the park. The Tomorrowland Theater, like Mom talks about, like in the 80s, they used to bring in like actual big names in the Latino world of like, yeah, we used to go to Disney just solely to see, like, I don't even know if it was like Juan Gabriel or I don't know. If it wasn't like, I don't know. Don't quote me on
like
that.
Enrique Iglesias.
It was someone. I have to ask Mom, but they would go and bring
like,
in really nice bands that you would just dance.
Maná.
Oh, I don't know about that. But like Tomorrowland Theater, the Terrace, like I used to go and watch all the cover bands. Like they used to have this beautiful, wonderful Beatles band that would play.
People
all
talk about
sets.
People talk about
And,
that Beatles band was huge.
yeah.
They were a big deal.
I used to go like every
Let me look it
week that they used to go.
Do you remember their names?
Oh, I think it was the Fab Four.
Cover band Disneyland. The Fab Four?
Was it the Fab Four? I know that's one that's still going.
Disneyland. I guess I'll look up images. Oh wow!
Yeah, no, was it the Fab
Is
Four
that-
or Hard Day's Night? It was Hard Day's Night. That's it.
Hard Day's Night.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a hard day's night.
Let's see. 2014.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was. I used to go. I think they played like every Tuesday or something. So I just used to go and just
Let me show everybody.
love watching them.
Look at that. Damn.
And they used to change outfits. Like the first outfit, they would show up in their 1960s.
in the same day.
Yeah, like the sets would go like with the time. So they would start out with their OG Beatles look and then eventually end up with Sgt. Pepper's, which is right there. And they would change as they would come back.
Wow. And we get none of that now.
You get nothing.
You get nothing.
nothing.
You get. I don't even think they're doing a dance party right now at all. Dude, look at
That's
that
what I'm
image.
saying. Yeah, that was like I think their third set or second set. But like they would change with the times and the set.
Wow. Zapache says late 2025, early 2026, update of Tomorrowland will start to take form. Theme change to color of the 2015 movie. 2015 movie sucked, so I don't know how exciting that is. That was the one with Clooney. Anybody even watch that movie? Oh, mama! People were saying, I was asking, they said, bring a launch pad. Are you a launch pad fan?
Launchpad.
Bring back the Can Girls.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't remember that.
I think that one is one that Disney, if he were to come back and be like, there's no entertainment in the Golden Horseshoe,
Yeah.
I think that would hurt him.
Yeah, let me ask you that question. That's a good question to ask. I never thought of that. If like Walt Disney had opportunity to walk into Disneyland tomorrow, like, is there some things he would be like, who's in charge here? Is there some things? Is there some things?
I don't even know.
Or
if
is
he
that like
would,
nitpicking? Is that like nitpicking?
I don't even, well, because like, Walt Disney was a different time, right? Like, I think he wouldn't even make it past Main Street because he'd be like, there's women working here. Because he didn't allow women to work on Main Street.
Like, can you put your cigarette out, sir?
Yeah.
What do
you
you
can't
mean?
smoke at Disney.
I can't smoke. Walt Disney.
But I think that like there's some things that he would hold true, near and dear to his heart. And I think that he would be shocked in many ways, good and bad. But right now, the Walt Disney legacy, I feel like it's not there. Like when they open up new rides, like back in the day, even in the 90s, they used to open up rides and you were like, wow, this is so cool. Like Star Tours. Like even though Walt Disney didn't have anything to do with Star Tours, you still felt that magic. Like, oh, this is transporting me. And the new rides.
Are you saying Web Slingers doesn't do that to you?
I waited once, 5 minutes for Web Slingers, and I was like, that was a waste of my time. I will never ride that ride again. So I think he would be shocked, appalled, but he would be like, where am I in this place? Where am I? I don't see myself anymore. And I think that's sad.
Damn. I think for Walt Disney, it'd be like, I think the shocking one would be like Galaxy's Edge would for sure be weird.
Yes.
Yeah, it'd be like, what? Star Wars?
Yeah. I think
that would be the one. I think it would be like kind of. How did this end up? Wait. You're telling me I go from Casey Jr. to Star Wars?
I think the more thing that he would be upset about is there's this whole new land and there's no characters.
Nothing.
There's no shows.
No lightsaber show.
No immersion. He'd be like, why is there no characters here? He would order the good characters, right, to come back and have those interactions with what we expect at Disney.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he would look at Blue Milk and be like, we're getting rid of this.
Yeah, like I really wonder, like I'm guessing there was like some like really strict rules that Walt Disney, like these things have to be done if we're creating a new ride or a new land or a new experience.
Yeah.
But man, yeah, I feel like if Walt Disney did come, it would be like, do not let that man go to DCA. Don't even let him look that way. Just take us straight into Disneyland.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, California Adventure would I don't think.
See, at that point, we would get him out of Disneyland and be like, okay, we're gonna go to Tokyo now. Just don't look over there. Don't look.
Yeah.
Or Shanghai.
Look,
Don't look.
Walt, we're just gonna be here for a couple hours. We're gonna go to Tokyo. We'll show you what we can do.
Yeah.
But we don't own it.
Shanghai, anything. And then I think right then and there, like, if we were to take Walt to Tokyo or Shanghai.
Yeah, he would be like, this is incredible.
That would be like, what? Like, he would be totally mind blown. But I think here in Disneyland, he would, just us putting him on Winnie the Pooh ride.
Yeah. I still can't believe it never got updated to the proper Winnie the Pooh, which it was supposed to have been like Tokyo.
We were supposed to get to Tokyo, and they were like, you know what? Let's just budget cut it. No one's gonna notice. No one's gonna care.
I need a new car. I'm talking about a Disney executive. We don't need to spend that money on that ride.
It's just, Winnie the Pooh is such an iconic character, and the fact that I feel we did him dirty. And I worked this ride for many years, and even I was like, this is sad. If Winnie the Pooh were to ride Winnie the Pooh, he would be like, are you serious?
Please understand, Walt would actually love DCA. I find that hard to believe. Yeah, let him get on Monsters, Inc.
Hey, at least it wasn't the limousine ride.
Yeah.
Maybe he would like the Ferris wheel.
Hey, Zapachik, can you send that to me on Twitter? Send that to me on Twitter. You said there was concept art from Tomorrowland, or what it was supposed to have been. So we already talked about that. Okay, let's get a little bit out of Disneyland right now. So D23 is this week. I almost want to say there hasn't been a strong momentum in a Saturday. Do you feel that way? Or is it just me?
I feel like there's been more momentum for tomorrow.
I know.
There's been more momentum for tomorrow. There's been more hype. People are excited for tomorrow.
And it's funny because it's it's like an unannounced announcement
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Exactly.
'Cause it's a media event tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see. But I think that there has been just more hype for tomorrow than the actual D23.
Yeah. What are you excited for Saturday's panel, the Disney Parks and Experiences? Is there anything that like you would like to hear about? You know, there's Disney Cruise Line, Walt Disney World. I guess you could say Tokyo, maybe Shanghai, Paris, all that other
Something.
parts. Like, yeah. What do you want to hear? Because you know, I feel like I'm such in a bubble of my own world, and like you are more of like, I feel like you watch TikTok, so there's a lot of like
I get
different
the TikTok
conversation
side of it.
different conversation. I don't have
Chronically
TikTok.
online individual.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I based off of what I've seen, the 1 year that I went way back when, and seeing what D23 has become today, I sadly have lost a lot of excitement towards it because a lot of these announcements don't end up happening. So I think it's like a sort of like
Mary Poppins.
I think maybe it's like a trauma experience or something, or response to.
It's really hard.
These-
It's really hard to like say Josh tomorrow says Cars Land is coming to Walt Disney World, Magic Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Coco Land is coming to Magic Kingdom. Villains Land's coming to Magic Kingdom. But like, does it really excite you in the heart? At this point in time, it kind of doesn't.
And it's also more
Like
'cause,
I am a like, oh, but at the same time, it's like, but when are you gonna do it?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna budget cut it to death too?
And I think also the fact
Are your
that like,
animatronics gonna work? I'm just saying.
you're asking for too much there. That's all. You're asking for too much. But like overall, I feel like the really cool technological advances that they have made, they've made Disney as itself has made it so difficult for the average theme park goer to see these things.
Mm-hmm.
With the big announcement of they're going to make a real lightsaber that's going to come up and be an actual real lightsaber. But they forgot to tell us like, oh, you got to go on this $5,000 Star Cruiser
2-day thing, and then you're gonna see it on the second floor
Yeah,
for like a split second because she's gonna put it on the ground.
exactly. And also, like, again, I'm thinking of that robot that they showed us of the roller skater. I think it was a Judy Hopps roller skating. Where is that?
Nowhere. Where's the Groot?
where's
Remember the
Groot?
little Groot that walked?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. And then again, last time they released Hulk, the meet and greet, and he was here, what, a day or two? And then he's just gone.
Like 2 weeks gone.
So
He's in Paris now, or at least I don't know where the hell he is. And
yeah. So that's why for me, as like an average everyday goer to these things, I don't get excited because I know I'm not going to have access to those things. And it's actually really sad. Because before, like how we were talking about Innoventions not that long ago, like Osimo, you could see him move and walk, and it was his whole show. And you
What
would
is
just
that
sit
called?
there. I think it was just an Osimo show.
How do you spell that?
ASIMO.
Oh, ASIMO.
IMO.
Disneyland show. Osimo?
Yeah, you used to be able to talk to him.
What the heck? Let me see. Let me go to it. Osimo? Let me see. This is a video from Mouse Steps. Let me see. What is this?
You know what? I was having so much fun with you.
What the
He used to walk. Look.
Osimo's camera eyes are at the same level as my eyes.
Wow.
And then, like, you
That-
used to see the camera, like what he used to see, like projected on the back of the TV eventually. And he used to dance. Oh, that's him dancing there.
What the freak? What year is this? 4 years ago?
2006.
Oh, 2006.
But he was there for quite some time. But
Disney doing cool stuff like that was in, where was this?
Interventions.
Interventions.
And now he's just standing there in Autopia waving at you.
That's the same thing.
Yeah.
In
Well,
Autopia.
I bet it's not the same robot, but it's the same Osimo and the bird.
Wow, that is sad.
And this is
That is sad.
and this is what I'm talking about.
And now we
like-
got a DVC lounge. Now we got firework dining for $65.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember this.
And this is what's sad, because that's what I'm saying. I was like, if they were to do this show today, you would have to pay extra.
Yeah.
You would have to pay extra.
Or that's like an after dark event or something.
Exactly.
Some
Or
weird thing.
something
Some paywall.
where you would have to pay for something, and that's what's sad.
That's so cool. Nothing.
That's what I'm saying. That's why
Yeah,
I love
hey.
Innovention so much.
That's why Tomorrowland was like, all right, I'm going to go watch Captain EO or Honey, I Shrunk the Kids after.
Yeah.
And then meet Boba Fett.
Yeah. And Chewbacca.
And Chewbacca in Tomorrowland?
Yeah.
Wow. I remember that.
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
everyone, so.
I miss meeting Darth Vader in that room.
Oh, yeah. I miss the
Yeah.
air conditioning.
Air
in that
condition-
room.
And Chewbacca in the room, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Man.
So that's why, for me, I think I have lost my allure for D23, and especially seeing those prices and the inaccessibility of going into these panels. I don't see myself going to a D23 and paying that much money.
Yeah.
For-
now it was, if you wanted the 3-day with the Honda Center, so like you could see the big panel, like $750.
Mm-hmm. That's almost a pass
Yeah.
for 3 days.
It's crazy.
And
And most of the people I watched on Twitter or talked to, they only got like 1 or 2 panels, and it wasn't really the ones they wanted.
yeah, like I saw
And,
one.
and for me, I went through that experience 2 times now. The last 2 D23s.
Mhm.
I hate the fact that I'm going to an event 3 days and I'm not doing any cool stuff except looking at the same show floor again and again and again.
Mhm.
I like last D23, I just went on Friday and I was over it. I literally didn't care.
Yeah.
I was over
Yeah.
it.
And I just think it's just D23 sadly has like been Disneyfied at the bare minimum. But don't get me wrong, it's still super fun. Like I would love to go there. It's just more of the price is not there.
I don't know if it was you that I was saying. I remember D23 3 days was like $150.
Yeah, exactly.
And that
It
was
used to be
like
$50.
That was like the good ticket, I think.
Yeah.
Now it's like $450 without the Honda Center.
Gee.
It just got kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think D23 right now is going through a rough patch, and I hope that they are able to turn it back around to what it used to be of just Disney people coming
Celebrating,
together.
yeah,
And
the fandom.
not gonna like half the fun of D23 was waking up at 1 a.m. getting dropped off, waiting and sleeping on the hard floor for however long it was and you were so exhausted, so tired, but you were still so happy to be there.
Do you like the fact that if you paid the extra money, you're guaranteed the big panels?
See, that's what I'm telling you.
Does that kind of take the fun out of it for you? Because like you're saying, you like the experience of standby and waiting, like, you know what I mean, overnight or whatever. You know, because I went through that too. The whole like I gotta wait 4 hours to do the Disney Parks and Experiences panel.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I loved it. It's part of the it's part of the adventure.
Like you got to meet so many cool people.
Yeah, you
also.
talk all the people
just
around
ended
you.
up talking to people around you and making friends, and I think that community that was formed through those lines, I think, is also a missing part of, because there's nothing more than what we want to talk about as Disney people is Disney, and like talk about our old time memories and what we're hoping we'll see.
Yeah.
So the thing that you have to pay now, again, it's like, oh, well, I can't afford it, so.
Wait, when you went to D23 back then, did you go to the Parks and Experiences panel or no?
Yes.
Who was your presenter for you? Was it Bob? Bob Iger, or was somebody else?
I don't know. It's been so long that I don't.
Because for me, it's like I feel like it was Bob Iger, and now it's just Josh D'Amaro. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like they got to change it up. Hula Mama, where's her comment? Not live streaming the Honda Center is so wrong. Many wanted to go but couldn't get tickets, and very few can afford those front center seats. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel they should have at least allowed the people that have the gold membership, I think it's called, of D23,
be guaranteed something,
to at least watch the live stream.
Yeah.
Or I said another cool option. It's obviously it involves money, but it would have been cool if they sell, like, I'm just throwing numbers out there, like $75 to $100 pay-per-view. You get to watch Friday, Saturday, Sunday the big panel on Disney Plus. So you it's like a pay-per-view behind a paywall in Disney Plus.
Yeah,
that would have been cool.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine how many people would buy that. I want to see the panels.
Yeah, exactly. Like streamed only on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
That would have been a really good reason to get Disney Plus.
Yeah, and a great way to be like, everybody in this convention, buy Disney Plus because we're streaming.
That would have been perfect.
For all the people that didn't get the panel, didn't pay the extra money, buy Disney Plus.
Like, they just announced another price hike, so they could have been like, hey, we're raising your rates, but you can get the possibility of streaming D23 panels.
Yeah, I feel like the people that got the D23 tickets but didn't get the Honda Center, at least should be able to watch the stream. Like, I don't know. This is the info they put out. It says, guest photography, filming, recording. Photography and videography may be prohibited at select venues, screenings, and presentation. For the safety of security comfort of our guests, selfie sticks, drones are not allowed at D23 Ultimate Fan Experience. By attending D23, blah, 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 you agree to not take pictures or videos or make sound recordings wherever posted or announced as prohibited. So that doesn't mean that you can't, but it means that they could just be like, all right, we're about to do the cool announcement. Nobody can record.
I was planning on bringing a drone, so there went that plan. But I don't have to put drones in there all the time.
I don't know who the hell is bringing a drone. What the hell? I think it's a weird one.
All I'm saying is, based off of what I have heard from TikTok, again, on my side, I'm bringing in the TikTokers. The discourse going on around TikTok is that there is going to be a big event, and people are not going to be happy. And that is their hesitance to not have it live streamed. But again, this is just hearsay. But why else would they say no one can live stream? And we're not going to live stream after all. So I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what could be so like they're going to announce something, but people are not happy. I don't know what that could be. I don't know. Let me throw this one out there. If Coco Land, so they expand Pixar Pier across Disneyland Drive, so the brand new Disneyland Forward area. If Coco Land comes, are you excited, or Coco Land just doesn't do it for you? I just want to ask.
I love Coco
because that one's been rumored. It's been rumored pretty hard. We got Coco Restaurant, I think, in Paris. Yeah. We got a Coco dining experience on the cruise line. And I feel like Coco has been. We got Coco Corner already over there at DCA. Mm-hmm. Coco Land. What do you think?
I think it has to be a lot of like, what is it exactly going to be? You know, is it going to entail a ride?
Or do you want to land? Do you want to land that it's like a fantasy land? It could be a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Or do you want a Coco Land?
it'd be cool to have a Coco Land, It'd be a cool, like, iconic
A
moment
ride,
of,
yeah.
like, walking over the bridge into Coco Land, and now you're, like, on the other side, you're skeletons, and I think that would be, like, a cool way to take on Coco Land, of, like, now you're in the land of the dead, and everything's going to be themed to that. So I think for me, that would be much better
Take my money.
if it's just, like, Coco Land, and it's random stuff, but if it's really
Spend
thought
your
out
money.
through, I would love to be able to cross that bridge, and then maybe they can have like a space where you can honor people that have passed. Like, there's just so much they can do.
Perfect way to cross the bridge
Yeah, exactly.
because it's still in story, so
Yeah.
the bridge is the story.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. We're getting a big parking lot. That's the announcement.
They're like, we're gonna close all Tomorrowland, make it a parking lot, but don't worry, we got Tiana's openings.
Zapacha says Encanto Land, Moana, and Avatar has to blend into each other. Encanto Land. Big Encanto fan right here.
It's just more of like the Moana. I love Moana. I love Moana more than I love Encanto. The soundtrack, everything. I was so hyped for when they made the announcements in Walt Disney World, like, oh, we're gonna get something Moana, and then we got that. We got a water fountain and sprinklers.
And every time I talk to people, they're like, "It's so cool." I'm like, Moana is like one of their strongest franchises.
And the fact that they're
And-
making Moana 2 coming out soon, like, there's just so much potential to pump up Moana 2. Like, what if we go on a boat ride with Maui and go through that adventure and like, we're looking for his hook. And
Imagine Maui animatronics
Yeah.
and stuff. Dude.
Exactly.
Instead of like the alligator Lewis, but Maui animatronic of that size, that'd be sick.
Yeah, like, I would totally ride that in a heartbeat. Just a cool boat ride where we're going and trying to find Maui's hook.
Yeah, a Moana ride would be just ridiculous. Packed forever. Easily individual lightning lane forever.
Yeah. Like, easy.
Yeah.
Like, teach us how to do wayfinders, like, in the queue, so you know, like, directional what to
Oh, man.
do. But we instead got water fountains.
We got it, yeah.
So
I think I told you when I went to go watch Luminous at Epcot when it debuted, I literally had the opportunity because I did a red eye, so I was very tired. I said I could do the Moana experience, or I could go get like 2 or 3 hours of sleep. And
sleep.
I chose sleep.
Yeah,
I looked at it. I looked at the water experience. Sleep was more important than doing the Moana water thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Yeah, I don't need to do that.
I just think, and also Avatar. I love James Cameron. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love all his movies. I'm the biggest Titanic fan out there. But Avatar was a moment, 20 years ago. Avatar does not hit that nostalgic level where I'm like, yeah, I need an Avatar ride. So I think out of both, they should just keep Encanto and Moana, and Avatar.
Avatar's coming.
It's coming.
Yeah, somewhere.
Like, don't get me wrong, it is a cool ride and everything, but it's already in Walt Disney World. If I want Avatar, I go to Disney World.
The rumor is it's Shanghai Pirates technology. But like,
I would hope something is different than Walt Disney World, because
yeah. For me, I'm excited for Avatar. I think it's going to be great. I think for Disney, it's an attraction that like the whole world would like to travel to, because Avatar's worldwide. We're talking $1 billion movies.
Mm-hmm.
You get $1 billion because the world liked it. So I'm here for it. I like Satuli Canteen. I don't think you like.
Oh,
Satuli.
no, I did not.
I love Satuli Canteen. I love it. And then the little restaurant in the middle, in between Sotoli Canteen, they sell like these breakfast sandwiches now. Fire! It was like stupid fire. I don't even know how to describe the breakfast sandwich. We got a super chat from Johnny. Thank you. Dropping 5. I think reasons why prices are high is because Disney hooked up with Live Nation, and Honda Center Disney has to pay them, specifically renting the center. Oh, so just Live Nation fees.
And it's not even that. How many shuttles are they going to need to shuttle everyone
I gotta show you
to
this.
the Honda Center?
I gotta show you this.
It's not even like the Honda Center folks that they have to pay. They have to pay these shuttlers. And there's, after watching Danny's video, they only have 2 spots where they pick it up.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah.
Dude, I just saw Danny's video. This is wild. This is wild. Where is it? Little bit back. Is it at the beginning of the video? Is it this one? Where he shows...
It was like towards the end. Because he like walks towards...
there we go. He's there it is.
Yeah, that's it.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is Danny's video. Check it out if you haven't already.
Very informational.
Now it's going to be some additional floor space. And then, of course, right over here, just outside of it, is the shuttle stop. So this little small roundabout here.
This little small roundabout here is tiny. Monica, we're talking like 10,000 plus people are about to be traveling in this little area.
This is the shuttle stop for the shuttles that take guests from the Anaheim Convention Center to the Honda Center.
S-show.
Like,
and it's not the dirty part. You can't really walk to Honda. Honda's not near that.
Exactly.
It's not near that.
And like literally, Toy Story is right across the street.
They should have made people walk to Toy Story, because Toy Story has that exit into whatever that street is that could take you straight to Anaheim or Honda Center.
And they can queue up people.
A ton of people
Queue up there.
And they chose this little space.
And also, like I think also he said that there's going to be possibly a second stop. It's going to be in front of the sign. But again, traffic is going to be horrible there. Anyone that's trying to get into Toy Story parking lot, good luck to you at that point.
If you don't go at rope drop, nightmare.
And again, like my heart goes out to a lot of these families that don't know that D23 is happening this weekend and are gonna go and be like, why can't we park? And it's gonna be tough. I don't know how these shuttles are gonna work. But
I'm glad I ain't got nothing. I ain't even trying to. Yeah, I saw that video, this part of Danny's video. I was like, that's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. That's all I thought. Yeah.
And again, like you're telling me people are going to have to wait how long to get on these shuttles when, again, they're losing time that they paid for to be in D23. How long is it going to take you?
I told Danny, I feel like you probably want to start heading over there, because if the presentations are like at 6, I'm probably going to head over there at 1, honestly. Just so I don't want to miss it. I don't want to be stressed of like, am I going to make it?
Exactly.
How long is it going to take to get to my seat, get through security, whatever the case might be. That doesn't give you a lot of time to be at D23. And if you buy a lot of merch and stuff, you got to take it to your car, because you can't take those bags to Honda Center. It's not allowed.
That's true.
So it's just a pain in the ass, all this moving and whatever.
And for me, that like I always have to have a water bottle with me. Like you're gonna have to throw that away and then buy a new one in Honda Center. So snacks, especially if you have kids, how are you gonna be able to bring those snacks in and kids? And I think it's just,
as a parent now, snacks are a necessity.
Exactly.
When you got a kid, you better have blueberries, bananas, grapes, cookies, whatever the kid. Like, I need to have that.
Mm-hmm.
Maxaroni is just it's part of life now.
Yeah.
Zapacha says, look at his previous message. Remember, Zootopia is replacing Monsters, Inc. and the studio backlot. Does Zootopia excite you, Monica?
It excites me more than Avatar.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would say.
Zootopia, to me, I watched that movie, instantly forget it. I don't know. It doesn't live in my brain. There's no space in my hard drive for that movie.
I think is it Shanghai or Hong Kong that has the popsicles?
Yeah.
I would just be hyped for that. I would love to get one of those popsicles just for that. I think it would be like a really fun thing. And I think it would be in DCA, or where would it be? What park are we talking about?
It'd be by Monsters, Inc.
I think it would be a good thing because we need more kid stuff in California Adventure. Since they took out Bug's Life,
Yeah.
I think that appeal to little children, it's not there with the Avengers campus. Do you want to go and get sunburned in just heat for 2 hours and have a big taco? That's not appealing to little kids.
Hey, that Avenger campus is influential because Camp Snoopy followed their footsteps with no shade. They were like, hey, Avenger campus has no shade. We'll do no shade.
If Disney can do it, we can do it.
If
no
Disney,
shade
no one's
for anyone.
Disneyland's not doing shade. Camp Snoopy's not doing shade.
So I think incorporating Zootopia into California Adventure would be really good because it would bring in that little kid love. Because I really do think that we lost that when we lost Bug's Land. Like Heimlich's choo-choo train, it was like amazing.
The Flix Flyers or whatever it was called, the Ladybug ride, the bumper cars. Those
were all kid
The
friendly.
churro cart, always the ants on a log, I think is what it was called.
Yeah, and just
the splash pad.
Yeah. The hug the hose.
Hug the hose.
The kids would just run and have fun in there, and I think DCA is missing that element.
Now Avenger Campus is like you get Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. They keep saying something about a Las Vegas project. I have no clue what that is. I just know Horror Nights is going to Las Vegas. I know that.
They are. Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Monica, I might not be a little kid, but I love Bugs Land.
And it was so much fun for the adults. Because, again, you used to get, a michelada and ride the ladybugs. Yeah. And just have a grand old time. And then, of course, ride Heimlich's after, too. And be like, oh, I'm so dizzy. I don't know what's going on. So it was a lot of fun. I just think that Disney right now is not appealing to little ones, which is interesting.
You know what's crazy? I'll give an example. Sonic, he kind of doesn't care about Disneyland. Mm-hmm. But Universal, he's just like crazy. I want to do Simpsons every single time. I want to do Transformers every single time. Mm-hmm. I want butter, beer, ice cream now. Every single, it's like these things. Disneyland, he's just kind of like, I just want to do Thunder. I don't really care. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I always thought that was it. But to go off, other friends that have kids, they really enjoy Universal. I don't know what it is. Maybe the movie magic aspect is a little stronger. Mm-hmm. And same thing with Max Rooney. Other than Toontown, Max Rooney kind of doesn't care for Disneyland. Yeah. But Max on the studio tour, he just freaking loves it. Because Max is always trying to wrestle out of my arms. But on the studio tour, he's just like King Kong, earthquake.
Yeah. And also, again, they have the Minion ride area.
Yeah.
And they have the water
park.
Oh so
it's always packed right now.
And the pets ride, they're still appealing to the little kids, but also the big kids like ourselves. Now we're like, oh, we want to go ride that. But I think right now Disney is Avatar.
Mm-hmm. Someone says Disney Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas.
Ooh, too much of a liability. Too much of a liability.
I'm gonna go play the Hades jackpot.
Hey, if we lost Tron Electronica, because of the alcohol and too many liabilities. Sadly, I don't see that. But who knows?
Mad Tea Party.
The Mad Tea Party. That would be amazing to have in Vegas, like a Disney buffet.
Yeah.
I'd be so down for that. I love Vegas, and if they could add that in there, I'd be so down.
Do you remember Bugs Land slushies? Where did you even buy slushies? Was that like a cart or something? I don't remember Bugs Land slushies. I just remember the churros.
The churro cart.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Simpsons
hurt so much.
Melissa says, I heard Disney bought a land over in Nevada.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and for all we know, it could be the Palm Springs Casino for millionaires.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Again, pricing people out of just a Disney experience.
Yeah.
I think that would be amazing if we have Disney on the Strip, but I think it'd just be too much of a liability, but I think that would be amazing.
I think Disney would be good as like... this is just thoughts coming right now. I'm not really putting deep thought into it. Where they do a resort. So they have hotel, a Disney-themed water park pool.
Like Alani.
And then Disney, either a Broadway show or Disney on Ice. And then Disney dining, character dining.
Yeah.
What is it called? Character dining buffet. So you're getting a Disney experience. You're not there to gamble, but you're getting a Disney experience in Las Vegas.
Yeah. Well, it's just like the Disney cruise, because that's the only cruise line that does not have a casino in the boat.
Yeah.
So they can totally do that.
Yeah. If they don't have slots on the cruise line, they're not going to have a slot machine Disney. I don't think so. I know Disney's getting into gambling though, but that's like a ESPN thing, not Disney.
Man, talk about ESPN Zone. Man, that's a thought I haven't had forever. Mm-hmm. That's an underutilized space also.
Dude, they've lost millions of dollars for not having ESPN Zone. All the Los Angeles based teams, they've gone into the playoffs deep.
Yeah.
A lot of time. Imagine how packed the ESPN Zone would be.
Yeah.
All the people buying alcohol every damn day. And just food, just people traveling to ESPN Zone. It would be packed always.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And even like the Olympics right now, like they would show the Olympics.
Dude, the Olympics. Yeah. And even more Olympics soon too in like the 2028.
Well, it's coming in 2028.
Oh,
like
ESPN Zone printing money.
Yeah.
Printing money.
And then you can get like cool Olympic Disney merch, like Mickey Mouse on Mickey. Oh, that'd be amazing.
Peter says Lion King Broadway show touring at the Mandalay Bay.
Oh,
I was lucky enough to see it in person. Wow.
Huh. One of the best Broadway shows.
Johnny dropping 5. Mondo, do you know, I say this a lot, but Universal got rid of the golf course. Grace us with something to replace it. Sorry to get off Disney topic, everyone. I feel like Universal buying the golf course is just going to be imagination forever. That golf course is probably literally worth like $1 billion. Like we're talking a ton of land in Hollywood.
Yeah, easy.
Everybody wants a chunk of that land.
Yeah.
And I almost want to say they would probably maybe build more sound stages. Like more than more theme park.
Yeah.
Oh man. I feel I want more theme park too. Man. It's crazy. But thank you, Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you think an experience like what was the concert venue they had in downtown Disney?
Oh, House of Blues.
Can something like that come back to downtown Disney, or it just doesn't fit anymore? We're in a different era.
I would say, like, imagine getting reservations to Din Tai Fung before, and then gonna go see like a sweet concert after, and then hit up Bella's Point for some beers after. Like, you're set. I think right now Downtown Disney is missing that show element of excitement of like, oh, this person's gonna come to Downtown Disney, because it did used to be a big thing and it had a huge like cult following, that House of Blues, but now it's a bowling alley.
Yeah. The bowling alley doesn't do it for me. The bowling alley would make sense if they sold like annual passes like Chuck E. Cheese. I know that it's a stupid connection, but Chuck E. Cheese was smart to do those annual passes or unlimited play, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I forget there's even a bowling alley in Downtown Disney. Terrible marketing, honestly.
That whole area, I have no inclination to go.
Is it a crime that Disney never bought the Garden Walk? Because I know you.
I personally,
I don't even know how Garden Walk exists. It's empty, always empty. It's crazy.
I personally avoid the Garden Walk.
It's a little creepy for some.
Yeah,
like I feel like I'm walking like Queen Mary vibes when I'm at Garden Walk. If you've ever been there, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, literally. I something about it. Just I'm like, I don't want to be in this area. I don't know what it is. It's hard to pinpoint. I just look at that Cheesecake Factory every time we go to the parks, and I'm like, man, I should get there, but I never get there. I have truly never been in the Garden Walk other than when I decide to walk from Toy Story.
Yeah.
And I need to walk because the bus line's too long.
Very rare, though. That's very rare.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Magic Kingdom. What does it need?
Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World?
Walt Disney World. What does it need? If it's Villains Land, is that good enough for you to plan a trip? Before you say it, for me, Villains Land just seems like a weak move.
Yeah.
Because it's like, where are you going with this? Which villains are the ones that deserve the representation in that land? And what is really the story that you're kind of aiming for?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. I would prefer like, hey, we're creating a Hercules universe.
That'd be cool.
And you get a restaurant, you get a show, you get a ride, characters everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It transforms at night. Hades kind of takes over or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like it becomes like Villains at Night.
To me, that excites me.
Yeah.
But a Villains Land of just kind of moshing in different villains, it's like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know. But okay, what does Magic Kingdom need to you?
First of all, better food.
Better churros. I was told by many people how bad
including me.
Many people told me, even Monica, how bad Magic Kingdom churros are. They're literally trash. Like, they might as well just be cardboard.
I'm like...
and I was hungry. I was so hungry. The churro was like, this is so bad. It was like sawdust. It was just terrible. I don't even know how the heck. Like, and people tell me it's the same company that they use at Disneyland. No, it's not. They I don't know what the hell they're sending to Magic Kingdom. It's weird.
My heart goes out to all of the Walt Disney World churro victims.
Yeah.
We should start like a group and be like, this was my moment when I realized how bad they were. And
the Sleepy Hollow that sold the waffle with Nutella and fruit, they removed it.
Yeah.
What the hell?
For a soggy, like, I've seen those TikToks. I've seen them, and it looks so bad. Stupid. But like
what does Magic Kingdom need? What does it need? Because it seems like Magic Kingdom is going to be a big conversation at D23, and there's been all this talk about turbocharging. We have $10 billion or whatever amount of billions of dollars to spend at Walt Disney World. But what does Magic Kingdom need? What does it need?
It's really hard to answer that because it's going to need a lot. It's going to need something cool, something with imagination again.
So you're saying Figment?
Oh, no. It would work, though.
It would work. A Figment ride?
Like a Figment
at Magic Kingdom.
Oh. Well, it's just...
Or say there was a Figment land, like an Imagination land.
That would go hard.
Does it deserve to be at Epcot? or do they just get super disrespectful and drop it at Magic Kingdom? Hey, Imagination Land would go hard. We did see Figment at Imagineering in Burbank.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Figment has a big face that would show up.
Cult following.
And Stitch, no matter how bad the merch is, they will buy it. They show up. I give props to the Stitch and the Figment people because they show up, and I think not a lot of characters have that.
Yeah,
like Donald, where was that type? So
yeah. So you don't know what Walt Disney World needs. It's that tough. Like let me throw this out there. A radiator springs. Is that what's needed at Magic Kingdom?
No. We need to break from this copy paste.
You're done with the copy
Disney.
paste. Yeah.
Disney World.
We got Tron over there. We're gonna put Tron right here. You got a Galaxy's Edge. We're gonna literally do the same Galaxy's Edge over here.
You got a Tiana's.
You're getting a Tiana's. We got a Splash Mountain too. We'll do Tiana's. We'll do a Tiana's. It doesn't work. So you want something different.
I would say like something different completely. Where
does it have to be IP based, or would you like some original stuff to start coming back? Because they're all about IP now. Like everything has to be movie related.
What should be a D23 land? Willow the ride.
Wow. Damn.
Buzz Lightyear, whatever it was called, the ride.
And they need to stop putting the word adventure in these rides. Web Slingers, a Spider-Man adventure. Tiana's Bayou Adventure. It's like we're done with the adventure.
Well, the thing though is that like before these movies were so good that I was like, I want to be in that world.
Yeah.
Disney has not produced movies that I'm like, I want to go there. Recently, like I look back and I'm like, oh, I want to go to Lion King, OG Lion King. I look back at
Pride Rock.
Yeah, like Pride Rock, stuff like that. So I think where Disney movies is right now is not a place that I would want to go.
I feel like
exactly.
that for Goofy movie. I want to go to a Powerline concert.
Oh, that'd be amazing!
Imagine that.
Yeah. Like that.
Maybe. What about? Okay, I'm just throwing it out there. It's super niche, I guess. Because of we're in 2024, does Goofy movie deserve a land?
Hands down.
Like a Goofy universe.
Hands down. Yo, and imagine they sell the pizza and it has that cheese pool, and then they got the leaning
tower of cheese. Leaning tower of cheese.
Yeah.
Can Goofy carry a land? That's a really good question.
I would say yes.
In Magic Kingdom. I'm talking about Magic Kingdom.
I would say to a certain extent.
Because, in my opinion, Goofy movie is easily translates into a ride.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's literally a story moving to different parts.
Yeah.
And then it all falls to a Powerline concert. Imagine the Powerline concert being the finale of the ride. Oh my god!
That would instant 3 hour wait always just to even be there.
Like the doors open and it's just like da, 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 da. You're just like yes,
exactly.
Yes. It's just oh my gosh! And then imagine the animatronic dancing, doing the perfect cast.
That's what I'm saying. It's just I think that would be really cool. But again, I just go back to the nostalgic movies of. Even
Goofy has a lot of nostalgia. Been here a long time.
Yeah,
he has very long time.
So even
even Goofy movies. It's a long time now. It's probably 20, 30 years now that movie came out.
That should even just go back to the Fab Four. Have a Donald Duck ride, just him solely. Have a Minnie Mouse ride,
kind of like a Disneyland Fantasyland, but. Like Mickey and Friends.
Yeah, the Fab Four gets their own whatever
Mickey gets his own ride. Minnie gets his own ride or her own ride.
Yeah, exactly.
Donald gets his own ride. Chip. I would love to go on a what's his name? Chip. What's the other Chip?
Chip and Dale.
Chip and Dale ride.
Yes.
That'd be cool. A dark ride. Chip and Dale dark ride.
Yeah, like it goes Chip and Dale goes nuts adventure.
What about
where something happens?
Okay, I just want to run this by you. If Daisy got a ride, what would be her ride?
It would be easy. It would be a fight against Clarabelle.
Damn. I have no idea.
It would be a dance off. Like she would go, and then Clarabelle would go, and then he would go.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
It would be like they have beef, obviously. Might as well give them a ride.
Give them a ride.
To express that beef.
We got Super Chat. And fire. One last thing. I'm sad the AMC theater is gone in downtown Disney. They could have used it for old classic Disney movies and new something for ticket and pass holders as a break from the park. That AMC theater should have never left, just because of like how hardcore Disney has gone into like streaming and movies and TV show. Because like I always thought about it at the time, like imagine they dropped the new Mandalorian show or episode at AMC. People would pay for that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Or like the new Ahsoka show or the current what is it called?
Acolyte?
Acolyte. Yeah, Acolyte could have they could have debuted these things at AMC. Like especially right now, Deadpool. Oh my gosh,
That would have gone hard.
Yeah, people.
Just all
yeah.
screenings, just Deadpool.
It's just a little different kind of magic when you're watching Disney movies at a theater in downtown Disney. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I don't know, like something about that experience was just like a lot more magical because like specifically when they were showing those Disney movies, you can see it and then just walk downtown Disney and buy merch and see what you can buy.
Yeah.
So I think that losing that AMC theater again, underutilized space, just a big W.
Did the AMC theater, was it aging bad that they like had to remove it, or Disney just made a bad decision?
Well, it was aging, but to be fair,
It was
like,
just
all
a
of them
movie
were
theater.
aging at that time.
Because
That was before the...
AMC's kind of refurbed a lot of stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that it's a big W for Disney not having that AMC there. And I miss it. I truly miss being able to be like, hey, you know what? It's too busy in the parks. Let's go watch a movie instead. And you just would go watch a movie and have some popcorn there. So...
that big black eye channel says a Pixie Hollow ride or land based on the cartoon would be cool. You think that's strong enough?
I think so. That'd be cool. I am not familiar enough with the other fairies to say like, oh yeah, this fairy, that fairy. But I think that would be really cool. Like an expansion of Peter Pan, right? Of like continuing that story would be really cool.
Let's see. Anthony says, what about Honey, I Shrunk the Audience coming back, but a new version?
I was too scared to watch that.
It would have to be the old one, if you ask me. I don't think a new translates.
I never watched the actual show because I was too scared.
Honey, I Shrunk the
Yeah,
Audience?
I was too scared.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Yeah.
It was a movie, wasn't it? Yeah, that was like a show.
You watched it.
Yeah.
But I was so scared.
I remember
that.
I think the ant dies. Like the fire ant.
Like
It was sad. It was sad. Like I cried. I remember
It was
crying.
just
I was
like-
like
the idea of like 3D, and I think it was like the bee, and like,
yeah.
and
the
then
bees.
you made it seem like it was scary back then.
No,
This
it
when
was.
We were little, so
Yeah.
I never got to see it because I was too scared.
Man. Do you think Disneyland will be crazy on Saturday because of D23? Nah. Everybody, reservations are available right now for Saturday. People at D23, they only care about the event and then the panel. I find it hard to believe that a lot of people are going to be at Disneyland in this hot ass sun. Yeah, nah. I don't think it'll be busy. Sunday will probably be busy. That's my opinion.
I think it's going to be busy after the convention's over. Everyone's just going to flock over. So I think it's going to be busy at night. Not during the day, but at night.
John Boo says the ants go out for the kiddos.
See, that's why I was like, mm-mm, mm-mm. And then the Bugs Land theater show, when they used to do the back, I was like, oh, mm-mm, mm-mm.
Man. I have to bring this up because it is kind of D23 related. If we get more details and maybe even a year for the Marvel e-ticket ride, do you even care? Because I feel like you're in the same boat as Dan. You're just checked out. The Marvel e-ticket ride, does it excite you?
So if it would be like Marvel versus X-Men, hands down, I will be there.
That's different. That's different. I didn't think of that.
100% be there.
Yeah.
For that excitement.
Imagine like a Storm part.
Yes.
Yeah. Or like a Wolverine animatronic.
Yep.
Just like whoosh.
Yeah. Or even a Deadpool ride. That'd be really cool. But sadly,
I feel like Deadpool won you over.
Yeah, I did enjoy Deadpool. He did win me over. But again, if it's like Captain America,
it's just boring.
Or Thor, I'm done.
Captain Marvel, Black Widow.
What was the
Moon Knight?
Moon Knight was actually good for a while.
Doctor Strange.
What was the Latina girl one?
America.
Yeah, what was her show?
What's her name? Damn, it's that important. I don't even know. Damn.
America something. But what was her show called? Someone in the chat.
She was in the Doctor Strange movie. She's the one that could like punch stars. What the heck's her name? I already forgot.
Someone in the chat has to know.
Zappa just says Marvel Land, Iron Man ride coaster. Doctor Strange mimics something like Indie Ride. Hulk ride to be like Transformer ride at Universal. But we got web slingers though, Zappa. we literally got web slingers.
I don't think we would get a Hulk ride.
And then we got Mission Breakout's the second ride in our land. I was like, oh my god, that's what we're really gonna go with? That's crazy.
I don't think we're gonna get a Hulk ride because of Universal's Hulk.
Oh yeah, America Chavez. That's her name.
There we go.
Yeah, I knew it was America. I couldn't.
Clearly memorable.
Yeah.
Very memorable.
I haven't seen her in the land in a long time.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't do it for you. Marvel e-ticket. So if like Josh comes out, that announcement, you're just like whatever.
Oh yeah, hands down. I'm like, oh, it's not. Yeah, if it happens, it happens. But we'll see. Like I don't know, something about X-Men characters for me personally.
X-Men would go hard.
I get hyped for. I enjoy much more their storylines and everything like that compared to Marvel, which I think has sadly been like beat.
It's terrible. It was terrible. I did not enjoy this like last. I guess you could ever since Endgame and beyond. It's been really tough.
Mm-hmm.
Things could turn around though. Deadpool, or the next one is Agatha. I don't really care. It's just, all right. This is not D23 related. How do you feel about Hades and Doofenshmirtz or Doofenshmirtz, whatever his name is? Coming to Oogie Boogie Bash. How do you say it? Am I saying it wrong?
I didn't watch the show. It was
Phineas and Ferb. Phineas and Ferb.
It was past. I was like a couple of years too old for Phineas and Ferb. So that's just letting me know that they're trying to appeal to the younger 20-year-olds, I would say. Because the 20-year-olds go hard for Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah,
they go.
For some reason, it's like their go-to.
Exactly. Like they love that show with Perry the platypus. Like there's always someone dressed as Perry in the parks. So I think that's a good idea. But for me personally, Oogie Boogie.
You just checked out.
Yeah. there's nothing exciting about Oogie Boogie, and it's
Did,
quite
did you
sad.
ever, did you ever go to one?
I did. I went to the OG Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party when I was in Disneyland.
No,
Many
but
times.
Oogie Boogie.
No.
You just
You know
don't
what?
care.
No, I actually did remember last
maybe
time.
You went to the first one?
I think I did go to it.
You know,
Once.
just saying, the first Oogie Boogie wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I remember when they had Dr. Facilier in Stage 17. They did the villainous World of Color, which everybody hated.
I seriously feel like I did because I remember going through Villains Grove.
Yeah, Villains Grove.
But that's it. That's all I remember. It was that memorable.
Talk about feedback. I know for a fact Disney reps and whoever the hell runs Villains Grove and is in charge of it, I know they've heard the feedback that throw characters in there and they never care to do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad. It's literally sad.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Easy.
It's like an easy thing to do. Put characters in Villains Grove. It makes it so much better. But they don't. They just. I don't know. Disney's not a company that likes listening to fans right now.
It's not, and it's really sad. And again, that's going back to. It's hard not to feel. Again, it's like you want to see something, pay up. You want to ride a ride, you got to pay or whatever it may be. So yeah, for me personally, it doesn't excite me as much. Oogie Boogie, I have no need to go.
Is there an after dark event, like either an idea or a concept that you would like to come to life? Some type of after dark event at Disneyland or California Adventure? Or you're just after dark now, you don't even care about those things?
Well, any after dark event in California Adventure is a no-go. That's not going to happen. There's nothing going to happen there. Unless they bring back like the limousine ride for the night, and then they bring back the Whoopi Goldberg movie that they used to play where Ariel's at.
The Golden Dreams?
Yeah. And they bring in like the old school people. That'd be cool. I think...
Yeah, is there like an after dark... like a genre, a theme, some concept that would be good to come from your mind?
What would be cool? I would say, because I'm a big foodie. Like I go to these theme parks to eat. Like I love trying new things.
A lot of people go to after dark events just for the food.
Yeah, exactly.
I see that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I would.
That's not weird.
I think it would be really cool if they do like a specific foodie after dark, where they bring back recipes from opening day to today. That'd be really cool.
You know what the biggest selling point? It's like super whack, but it would work. Is we're gonna sell French fries by Thunder Mountain.
McDonald's French fries.
Yeah,
like they just bring out the wagon. You know that line's gonna be so long. It's like
I could get McDonald's anywhere, but I'm eating McDonald's fries again inside Disneyland.
Yeah,
that's a big selling point.
That would be so cool. And like, because how they used to have the tuna sandwiches back in the day.
Where is that from?
They used to be Peter Pan's ship, and it was sponsored by Fish of the Sea. And they used to sell tuna. And they used to sell pancakes, I think, like Aunt Jemima pancakes. So I think it would be really cool if we had an After Dark event where they let us sample food from like Disney throughout the ages.
So like, call it like Disneyland foodie eras. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good...
like
let me ask the chat.
We got eras or something. I don't know.
Between this and Twitter, we got over 600 people in here. I want to ask you, what foods, say Monica's idea comes to life, and you guys are like community to bounce questions off of. What foods need to come back to Disneyland for an after dark event? You came up with some good ones that I didn't even think of. The tuna sandwich, and Jemima pancakes. The French fries and McDonald's French fries. Is there any other like foods that like people are like really remembering Disneyland for?
Yeah, like I would even say the ice. They bring back the ice cream flavors that they got rid of recently. Ice cream, the rainbow sherbet, Mocha
How do you
almond
get rid of
fudge.
rainbow sherbet? That's so stupid.
Yeah.
If I was in charge of Disneyland and someone came up to me with that idea, I'd be like, get out of my office.
Mm-hmm.
Who the hell removes rainbow sherbet?
Oh, the all-you-can-eat barbecue. That was the biggest W. If they can bring back the
where would you put the all-you-can-eat barbecue? Put it like Cafe Orleans?
Yeah,
Or no, Riverbell Terrace.
Yeah.
Riverbell Terrace.
Like, all they have to do is just have the buckets of chicken and ribs and the coleslaw that they gave.
The cornbread?
The cornbread.
The cornbread. Oh, man.
Like, they bring back those types of foods.
The donut cart. Dude, it's a crime that never came back. I forgot about the donut cart. I remember that was always a cool thing, like 2018-ish, of like, what donut are they going to make this month?
Mm-hmm.
I remember they had like a pineapple up house donut or something.
They were so creative with those donuts.
Yeah, I remember that.
Now we get no buttercream in the raspberry macaroons now.
Yeah, nasty.
So,
or worse version of macaron.
just dry.
We got Judith, 18 freaking months. Fired up. I'm ready to go to Disneyland next week. Better bring that sunscreen though, Junior. He always forgets the sunscreen. It's been too hot.
Or hats, how to say.
Yeah, you gotta
rock the hat.
Bring your hat, Junior. Thank you. 18 months. The 2019 Christmas cookie churro. It was that good? Damn.
Wow.
The Golden Horseshoe chocolate layer cake.
Ooh, I did not have that, but that sounds delicious. I would be here for that. Pistachio cheesecake.
Space Mist in Tomorrowland. Pistachio cheesecake. Where was that served? Wow. Dude, a Riverbell Terrace all-you-can-eat barbecue would go hard for an After Dark event. I feel like if you just did that, you're like, my day's over. I'm good. I ate all the barbecue I wanted. Let's go on Space Mountain.
Like, just like iconic meals that they've served throughout the decades. I think I would love to do that.
The Nerds churro.
Wow. I'm learning so much. Like, I had no idea, like, so many people remember so unique foods.
Yeah. Let me see. McDonald's fries would sell out. It's shocking that McDonald's hasn't partnered up with them again.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Ooh, the veranda above Pirates used to sell apple fritters the size of snowballs. Oh, softballs. Wow.
The apple fritters the size of softballs.
Wow.
Damn. I'm just going to throw it out there. They never make the fritters good, though. Those fritters are not good.
But this was like old school Disney that actually
maybe
tried
it was better.
with their food.
Yeah, maybe it was better. Yeah, why doesn't Flo's have breakfast? I could have sworn I've had breakfast there many times, but
The fact that there's not one restaurant at Disney that serves breakfast all day.
Yeah.
Like, you're telling me I can get a Mickey waffle after, 11 o'clock?
Yeah, just today they announced Mickey waffles are coming to Schmoozies.
Oh.
I was like, what? But whatever. We could blind Mickey waffles. That's all that matters.
Don't complain. No complaint.
Because you could only get Mickey waffles if you do character dining.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's $65.
Yeah. That is a lot. So, yeah.
The breakfast and Carver sandwiches at Riverbell Terrace.
See, I'm already learning so much. Like, these are such iconic foods that, like, we remember having and be like, this is life-changing. God.
The Pollyanna cake they used to serve at Plaza Inn.
Oh.
What does that mean? I don't even know what Pollyanna means. Okay. The brioche French toast at Flo's. I remember that. that. We got a super chat from Britt. I DM'd you on Insta Flex Wash. We might have extra ticket for Friday D23. Insta Flex Watch? Oh, like that's his Insta?
I was like, what is that?
Let me see, Rick. I haven't been on my phone in a minute. Let's see. I don't see nothing on Instagram, but I'll keep an eye out for it. I appreciate that. let's see. The chicken salad bread bowl at DCA.
Oh, man.
They just...
That made my heart break right there.
They murdered that one. They absolutely murdered that bread bowl. Disgusting cat,
that hurt
cat
my
food.
heart. That
it
one.
wasn't even cat food. It was just terrible bread. Because our Tia, the boss, that was her go-to food. I'm going to Disneyland. I'm going to get that bread bowl at Pacific Wharf. Is that what they called it back then? That Chinese chicken salad bread bowl was freaking just ridiculously good. And it was a Chinese chicken salad on a sourdough bread bowl. Fire. Absolutely.
And it was always so good. Like in the summer,
it hit every time.
It was so cold that it was just, it would like make you feel so much better. But I don't know. I just feel, again, another controversial take here.
Say it.
The bread bowls are not hitting. They're not hitting like they used to.
Is it the sourdough or the stuff in the bread bowl?
I think it's both. Before, I used to be like, I need to get a bread bowl right now. And now, I just doesn't, I don't know, something happened where I don't know, the bread bowls, I think something. But yeah, like, I feel like they had the corn chowder used to be so good.
It's not the same?
No, I haven't had it in forever. I haven't had, we should do that next time. I don't even know if they still have corn chowder.
Let me ask you this. What Disneyland foods still hold up in 2024? Like, it's not something that you get all the time, but what still hits? For me, Plaza and Chicken.
Plaza and Chicken, always solid. Always. I feel that one has maintained.
For you, the corn dogs?
The corn dogs have shrunk, and you can tell the difference.
Shrinkflation?
You can tell the difference.
Hey, you said that right away.
They've shrunk. I'm just getting it. I'm like, I would.
Did I get the kids meal version?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Something that has held its the popcorn.
Yeah. Talk about that. And not everybody knows about the DCA.
Yeah. So in DCA, there is one popcorn cart in all of the parks, Disneyland and DCA, where you can actually get caramel popcorn. And it's literally right in front of Carthay Circle. And I was like, let me go try this caramel popcorn. And I got a half and half, which I was like, this is so cool. Caramel popcorn with regular popcorn. And sadly, it just didn't hit. The caramel popcorn got stuck to my teeth. And
it was like chewy.
Yeah, I was so excited. And it just, sadly. I would have to say.
Yeah, look at this comment from Hula Mama. How about bringing back the Aladdin dinner show? That was good. Remember getting the chocolate genie lamp for dessert? Did you ever get a chance to do it? I never got a chance to do that.
I did not, but
it's before my time, really. For me.
When I used to work at Disneyland, they still had the setup of the cave. So
that's how I remember it. It was there, but it was abandoned. I guess. Yeah.
So we used to go back there and be like, "Oh my gosh, this is so cool!" See, that's why I'm saying I'm like, that was so cool of an experience, and I just feel again, man, I'm trying to think of what has held throughout other than fried chicken. I would have to say, actually, the chimichangas.
Yeah, the Deadpool chimichanga was fire for me. But you're talking about the Thunder Mountain?
Yeah, the Thunder Mountain chimichangas. I feel like they've maintained their...
I think it was Food at Disneyland just posted one, and I was like, dude, shrinkflation.
They shrunk too?
Yeah, at least for me, I felt like it. Watch. Let me see. It's this one. It's the breakfast chimichanga. Look at that.
I didn't say the breakfast chimichanga. I said regular chimichanga.
Is that normal size? Or Food at Disneyland got big hands?
I don't know. Every time I get it, I feel like satisfied.
Okay.
And I would also say the funnel cakes at Hungry Bear. Never disappoint.
Yeah, Hungry Bear's fire.
But it's down right now. So
how do you feel about that? Barbecue Jamboree is going there.
And if it's not served in buckets and all you can eat, I don't want it. Just kidding.
Yeah, I really wonder how they're going to do that. Do you think meet and greets come with that restaurant now in Critter Country? Like they're going to bring the Country Bears to Critter Country?
I don't think so.
Or
I think
are they just going to bring the restaurant?
I think Disney's done with the country. Well, Disneyland is done with the Country Bears.
It's just the restaurant.
Yeah. You get
kind of a weird tie-in right there.
Yeah.
I thought that was weird.
Well, they want to keep the critter in Critter Country, so they were like, let's just
rebrand
something and
some bears
say. But like, I think that like again, like Pooh is getting just the short end of the stick. Like if they were to make that a Pooh restaurant, and it would be like honey meals, right? So you would get waffles with honey in them, or
breakfast all day.
Yeah, breakfast all day, honey stuff,
French toast.
It would just be a cool thing to do, like eat at the 100 Acre Woods, and you could go join Pooh's party, right? I think they should have made that Pooh, but I guess they're trying to honor something that was there.
Any other things you want to talk about, D23 or Disneyland, that we haven't touched on? I feel like we've talked about it a lot today. Yeah, we've gone all over the place.
I would have to say that whoever is watching, I hope that whoever does go to D23, y'all have a blast. And I really hope that y'all are able to do what you want to do. And I'm just sending y'all positive vibes.
Sending positive vibes.
Completely positive vibes, that everything goes well for y'all, and that the shuttle situation is smooth and everything goes smoothly for y'all. And how is that D23? Again, it really just started off with the love of Disney. A lot of us coming together, and we shouldn't forget that. And
they call it the ultimate Disney fan event or whatever.
Exactly, yeah.
Make us feel like fans. Right?
I think it's important to like always take it back to what D23 was originally, and acknowledge that, hey, we're coming here to have a good time, and whatever the circumstances may be, say hi to people. Say randomly, you never know who you're going to meet at these conferences and conventions. So that's something I would say to not forget to those that are going. And of course, if you're in the parks afterwards and you see someone with a D23, be like, hey, what panels did you go to? Because again, it's just fun building that community.
I didn't go to nothing.
I want my money back. And then that's when you're
I went to Bluey meet and greet.
Hey, Bluey goes hard. He's got quite a fan base. So, but yeah, how I said, just have a good time. And a lot of these things are going to be really crowded. So just bring your patience, and yeah. Yeah.
For me, I want expansion from D23. So the Disneyland Forward project to go across Disneyland Drive and expand. Toy Story, if it's going to be a Fantasy Springs-esque, show us what it is. Give us a date. Even if it's like 2035, I would still like to. That's good with me. 10 years or whatever, that's great. That's something to look forward to. Kind of weird because I'll be kind of way older, but
and also like I was watching the news, and then it said like Disney fans eager for Splash Mountain opening day announcement at D23. And I was like, I didn't know I was eager, but I'm like, that's clearly going to happen. Someone knows something, and they should not have put that on the news. So I was like, oh. So at least we're going to get one
Tiana's
good opening, hopefully, panel. But we'll see. Yeah. And the ears are coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
I want to since we're at this point, on the second channel, I'm gonna fire up a live. I don't know how exciting it's gonna be, but it's D23 day tomorrow.
I'm excited.
I already set the live stream for 8 a.m. That's rope drop. We're gonna hopefully be wearing ears by the time I fire up the live. But I'll be there tomorrow, do a live stream. I don't know how long we'll be live, but there's supposed to be a lot of characters, a character cavalcade, and maybe there's food, I think.
There is food. I did see that they did announce some food, but again, it's nothing that I was excited for. But I can't wait, because it's been a long time since we've gotten hats and ears for free. Yeah. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to be with everyone pumped for D23 Day. I'm excited.
Yeah, so tomorrow we'll be live on Five Fires Live, which is my second channel. D23 day, 8 a.m. So anybody wants to hang out with us in the morning tomorrow, we'll be there.
I was like, be forewarned, I'm not a morning person.
Yeah,
so if y'all see me being like, just
I'm gonna have that like.
just
we're
go.
we're at Disneyland, 8 a.m.
I don't even remember the last time I rope dropped.
It's been a while.
I don't remember. So
before we get out of here, I want you to. You heard Critter Country might open soon.
I did hear through the grapevine. Yes.
But what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Because we got a Zootopia over here, September 19th, Tiana's.
September 19th.
I don't know why that day, but
all I'm saying is every time we've gone in the past week,
they're testing.
They're testing.
And today they were testing the fireflies on the trees in the front.
Exactly.
So they're going and they're moving phases. And I don't know who posted it on Twitter, but the ground looked kind of done.
Yeah.
I don't know how much more they need to do on the ground. It looked done to me.
Well, I wouldn't.
And in Critter Country, like going into Tiana's.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised if they open up Critter Country without Tiana's Bayou
just
Adventure.
To get Pooh open again?
Exactly. And just to open up that flow, because I don't know, for y'all that have been in the parks lately,
it's horrible.
The bathroom situation has been so bad.
And I called that a long time ago.
It's been so bad. Like I literally had to wait for a restroom, and then I had to wait in line to wash my hands. I've never done that.
The right behind Mint Julep bathroom, it sucks. Rancho de Zocalo bathroom sucks.
Those are the worst.
So
Horrific.
Those are your two bathrooms right there in that area. They both suck.
Yeah.
You have to go to Galaxy's Edge to go to a nice bathroom.
And that you got to go all the way around.
I don't even know. I guess like over there by KC Jr. or Red Rose Tavern, there's a bathroom there. That's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
But the ones by Mint Julep and Rancho de Zocalo, terrible bathrooms. Like,
yeah, horrible.
And I mean like bathrooms of like, there's so much people in these little ass bathrooms. Like it's just not a good situation.
Yeah, and also the New Orleans bathrooms. Now with the train being closed, also, I feel like I don't know what it was, but it was so crowded in there that I was like, oh my gosh. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He said entrance structure needs to be 80% done to start thinking about opening the ride. We're a whiles away.
I don't know. I'm saying,
but I could see that. I could see Critter Country open just to help the flow. Not even Hungry Bear, that might still be closed, but get people to Pooh, get people to Pooh's Corner, sell treats, merch.
But that's like
bring back some meet and greet right there.
Like it's been so bad at night. Like when we've been going to
after Fantasmic, it's brutal.
No one knows that it's a dead end there.
Yeah, a lot of people were walking towards Harbor Galley after Fantasmic. Because a lot of people coming right now, they're on like a one-day ticket, the cheap ticket.
Yeah.
And they're like, I can't walk this way.
Yeah. So it's been tough. So I would imagine there are pressure to just open that to get that flow back in there because it's been tough. Yeah. It's been real tough.
Amy says, those crews work day and night. Tiana's will be open sooner than we think. I want to see it. Adventureland restrooms were somewhat recently renovated.
Yeah.
I kind of stay away from that bathroom, to be honest. I don't know.
I don't know. For some odd reason, the men's restroom is really hard to find. I always hear people being like, where's the men's one?
It just kind of like
it's just a little awkward.
Hard U-turn into it.
Yeah. So we do have our favorite bathrooms.
Man.
We do.
It's crazy to think we're about to get D23, all these announcements on the cusp of it all. To let everybody know, I will be live tomorrow. I'm going to have some guests. I think our live will start at 6 p.m. on this channel. And it's in anticipation of the media event that things might get announced tomorrow. It should be from like 6 to 8, if I'm not mistaken. I'll find out the times. I'll ask some friends that are going. So be ready tomorrow, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this live. Any closing thoughts to fire it down?
How I say it? It's all about mentality, positive mind, positive vibes. And how I said, the parks are going to be hard to get into. The traffic is going to be horrible. But again, how I said, it truly is a blessing. The fact that we can go to Disneyland, and
it's super
it's
blessing.
a blessing that y'all can go to D23 and realize like this is amazing. And just don't forget that
the struggle is part of the experience.
Yeah, and how I said, just enjoy it and all the moments with your family and friends and whatever adventures we'll get into tomorrow and for years.
Well, we could hopefully it's right at opening. Goofy and Max.
Yeah,
they're going to be together. So
yeah.
I want to see that.
Yeah, and for years.
And free years. Rick says, check your Insta messages under possible sign. I'll check it after this live, Rick. Thank you for the super chat, and I'll check. I'll take a look at that message for sure. All right, that is it for this conversation. Hopefully, D23 is a positive experience, and Josh D'Amaro hits a home run. But we'll be here to cover it. Good, bad, amazing, ugly. I don't know. We're gonna find out soon, very, very soon. But we gotta get off to bed because we're gonna wake up in like 5 hours and
worth it.
Yeah. So I'll see you in about 9 hours, everybody, on the second channel, Five Fires Live. So y'all have a good night. Y'all go to bed, and we'll see you in the morning. All right. Firing it down.